my dear friends, Lorrie here, back on Vancouver Island, and I gotta tell you, I'm so happy to be home. It's been a stressful couple of weeks, but it feels marvelous now that I'm back home. And I'm ready to go out and take a look at the garden. I'm sure that Dave has been doing a phenomenal job taking care of it, although I do see some powdery mildew out there. But he wouldn't even know what that is. So anyway, I'll give you an update on Dad at the end of the video. But for now, thanks for being here. I'm so glad that you guys are sticking with me through all of this stuff. And I really appreciate you coming back for more. And let's go take a look at my garden. Okay, well, let's do the whole, I don't know, I guess it's not quite a 360, a 180. Maybe of the yard, because you know I like doing that. And let's go get a closer look at stuff. Goodness gracious, I'll look at my onions. Oh, look at this one's fallen over. I'm sure that there's bugs or not bugs, but birds coming in here and mucking with my onions. A couple of them are looking good. My leeks are definitely looking ready to be harvested. It's been 2 weeks since I've seen my garden. More celery growing again after it went to seed, so that's fabulous. My chamomile definitely needs to be harvested. Look how big some of these are. I might leave some of this and just pick some of the newer, fresher flowers to take in with me. I don't know what that is over there. Oh my goodness, look at this jungle. Look at all those tomatoes. Oh my goodness. Look at them all. Those are looking wonderful. Now which ones are these? Oh, here's an extra branch that, oh, that's gonna need to be cut off and those brought in, because look, that fell right over and that's breaking right there. So, okay, that's one thing. But look at all these beautiful tomatoes. Oh my gosh, fantastic. Oh, here's another branch that's fallen because it's gotten too heavy. It's fallen right on the basil. Oh my goodness. Oh well, we'll come out here tomorrow and take care of these things that have gone a little bit wild. Cannabis is looking good. It's starting to flower. So that is delightful. None of my plants look like they're males, which is also a very good thing because we don't want boy flowers. My melons, look at my melons. I don't even know how to tell when these are ripe or not. I think you go by the tendrils here. They're looking pretty ripe, aren't they? Doesn't that look pretty ripe? And I'm starting to get some powdery mildew here, so now these are like a Halona melon. I need to look at those to how I tell they're ripe. They're, I think, a kind of cantaloupe. And then, oh, I've got another little teeny tiny one right in there. I got a bug on me. I'll come back and lock that after. I'm excited. So you can see I finally did something with my strawberry bed. Oh dear, look at this, is falling over too. I need something to hold that up. Where's my tie? Bolts are, oh my gosh, they're squashing out these. I should just trim those back, I guess. Basil's ready to be harvested again. These need to be I need to come in and clean these up a little bit. They're starting to show some signs of blight. Down here, more basil, more onions. I think some of these are bunching onions and some of them are bulbing onions. Because that's not creating a bulb at all, but it's definitely an onion. And then some of these, look at, I have one that's actually not too bad sized. So yay, that's exciting. Oh, and look at my strawberries. I finally added some dirt in here. Oh, look at that one. It's perfect. It's just been waiting for me. Yeah, they're quite happy. Oh, there's another one that's perfect. Oh, and another one that is a little misshapen but looks delicious. Not eaten by bugs or anything, so yay. If I leave these strawberries for another day, they are not going to be very good. So I'm going to eat one right now. So good. All right, let's keep going with the garden tour. Peppers. Like I said, most of these are bells. I think these are all Bell's peppers. I'm going to need to come out here and harvest. Some of these are getting huge. These I'm not sure. Maybe poblano? Maybe? This is just starting to, I don't know what this is. These are my cosmic cultivators. Peppers, my cosmic cultivator peppers. So I don't know what any of them are. Look at how giant that marigold is again. My goodness. I'm gonna have to start. Wow, I didn't think they would get that big. Like they're crowding out these poor peppers. Look at how huge they are. My goodness. Anyway, we got more peppers over here, more bell peppers. Oh, look at these. I'm not sure what these are. Might be habanero. Maybe? I don't know. What else do we got over here? This is just starting to flower, so we'll find out soon, I guess. Ah, the cherry tomato jungle. Ah! And these are my mountain merits, and I actually grew a 3.5 pound mountain merit last year. Look at that. Some of these are just about ready. Beautiful. Oh, there's a couple back there. Look at this asparagus is attacking me. Ah! I can't wait to harvest that next year. Oh, look, more basil ready to be harvested. More big giant tomatoes and a ton of tiny tomatoes. Dave has been harvesting stuff for me. Oh my gosh, they're so good. So that's good. He's been taking the tomatoes, the cherries, just rinsing them and putting them in the fridge. And then see this? I'm going to come in here tomorrow and just push this whole thing so it runs over the back of the fence and down the other side. Another huge giant marigold and more asparagus. Some more onions back there and some more basil. Some more onions there. I think those might be leeks. I did not plant a ground cherry this year, but apparently I must have thrown one in here and it finally sprouted up in like August. I need to come out here and spray with some neem oil now that I'm back. I am seeing aphids, but look at that. I've got ground cherries. That's hilarious. I'm going to save the seeds because I do love those. And I might put them in my perennial garden. Here's my grapes. Looking good. I can see I've got to come in here and take off a few leaves that I've got that are turning kind of brown and icky. I'll come out with a knife though, or a pair of cutters. And yeah, so those are looking delightful and quite happy. My rhubarb is still growing and is now growing even more. I have no idea what this is, but it feels like a succulent. So weird. This is just a big weed. Just pull that up. And this marigold, now it didn't get near as big as the other ones did. So I don't know. I don't know what this is. Some kind of weed. And here we go. Howdy.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Feels good to be home. Okay, so these are my huckleberries. And look at them. They're still not soft. I don't know. I need to look up how to harvest huckleberries because honestly, the easiest thing to me seems that I would just cut these branches right down and take the whole things into the house once they start ripening. But they're not ripe. Like here's some that got bent off. They're dying. Oh my goodness, I did not expect that from them. Look at, there's a ton of berries in there. And then look at my sage and my thyme. They're ready for harvesting for sure. There's my little pumpkin. You can see this is getting powdery mildew on it, so I'm probably gonna pull it out tomorrow. Because powdery mildew is never a good thing. And that pumpkin there, my giant pumpkin, it'll keep ripening out here just like this one has. So I'm not too worried about that. And then, so I will take that out. Oh, my avocado tree is looking a little stressed. It might need something. Oh, what's this? Here's another one of those weeds. I don't know what that is. But it's not something I want. If you didn't plant it, it's a weed, right? And here's some more bell peppers. Oh, look at this. There's one that's been eaten by something. Pull that off. Let's see, this little guy here, he's still doing good. And look at us putting out more shoots, and I don't imagine it'll put out any more fruit, but oh, look at this, it did too. I doubt if it'll get far. There was that one pumpkin I got off of it. Oh, getting some nice big weeds. This is parsley, and it has started to go to seed. So I'll come out here and harvest it and cut off these seed stalks tomorrow. My potatoes, I don't know, they're still growing, so I'm just leaving them. Haven't added any more grass lately, but what's this? Oh, this is my lavender. Look at how that's doing. That makes me happy. We're gonna have some lavender to harvest. Yay! And then we have our rosemary and our lamb's ear, which is, you know, nature's toilet paper. So yeah, I had to plant some of that. It should come back year after year here. I don't know what else you can do with it. I'll have to find out if there's anything else. Rosemary looks fantastic. More peppers. I'll harvest those tomorrow. My oregano has gone to seed totally, but I'll come in here and cut this back, and I wonder if oregano flowers are any good. I'll get some seeds anyway and take them inside. Smells so good. Well, all in all, Dave did a fantastic job tending the garden. And yeah, I just got to come out here tomorrow and do a few things. Some of the weeds are getting a little bit crazy, and but hardly at all. So I am very happy, and I hope you've enjoyed this tour of my garden. I hope I didn't like flash all over the place, just zipping around. Let's take a look over here. I think I actually had the camera pointed where it needed to be pointed, but I don't know. Look at them berries. Look, they're so heavy they're on the ground. Crazy. Well, there you have it. My garden is looking fabulous, and look at all that basil and tomato that I have. I need to add some crusty bread to my grocery order, and I think we'll be having some bruschetta very, very soon. So, or maybe I should try to learn how to make the bread. What do you think? You guys want to watch me learn how to make bread? I'm thinking that's something I should learn how to do too, because it's becoming more and more likely that it's going to be something that is very handy to know how to do. And I have baked bread in the past, but it has been 30 years or more since I've baked any bread. I'm pretty sure of it, other than, like pre-made things that you pull apart from Pillsbury. I've made those. I'm really good at that, but making them from scratch, I have made some I got some like beer bread and stuff and some herbal cheese bread. I've made that, but that's different because no knead bread. So that's what I need to learn how to make is bread that needs to be kneaded. And I have that mixer that'll knead it for me. And the friend I was staying, Lana's friend that we were staying with last week, she had a bread maker and has darn near convinced me that I ought to get a bread maker too because the bread was really good and so easy. You throw it in there, it does everything for you. But right now I have a mixer, so I think I might need to learn how to make bread using my mixer. Oh, Tabby's mad because I'm talking to you and not to her. She's yelling at me again. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming and hanging out with me in the garden a little bit. If you have any suggestions on what to do with my harvest, I would love to hear them. It looks like I'll be making some salsa. I've got lots of peppers out there, but it's odd that my peppers are all coming, like some of them are just starting to flower and it's already September. I really only have for peppers, maybe a month or so because they do not like any frost. We're not expecting any real soon, but I'll have to keep an eye out on that again on those temperatures. I think my first frost date is usually like October 15th or so. So we shall see. But anyway, my garden is growing and it's time to go out there and rescue a few of the tomatoes that fell down and try and get them back up on the stands or pull them down. And as you can see, I need another haircut. Getting that done next week. It was actually scheduled for when I got back last week when I was supposed to get back. I was supposed to get my hair cut, but now that's even worse because it's had an extra week to go crazy. But anyway, gotta give her something to cut, right? So, sometimes I share too much. Anyway, that's it for today. Thank you, thank you, thank you for coming and hanging out with me. You know I appreciate you. And I will see you soon. Take great care of yourself. Bye now.